Time under tension is kind of a fancy way of saying working out the way that I like to, which, like I've said a million times, is slow and intentional. It's really putting your mind's eye in the body part that we're working on and going like slow. And that sounds easy, and it actually is way harder. So let's try it today, and I'll teach you how. Use what you have, modify where you need to, and listen to your body, like really dial in. Put that mind's eye where you are putting the tension. And you'll see a huge difference, I promise. I sure did. And I'm gonna teach you how, okay? So check it out. Let's go. Okay, get your long loop band and wrap it around your feet, and then put the middle part over your hips and hang on to it so it kind of stays put. And you're going to do frog pumps as a warm-up. The band gives you tension in both directions, which is double the time under tension. Next up, we are going to lose the band, and you're going to do glute bridges, but you are going to do alternating legs, so it's a unilateral movement, which is always harder. And you're going to make the switch with your hips in the up position, which again is increasing the tension. If your hips were on the ground, you would lose that kind of squeeze, if you think of it that way. So go slow, because these are a little tricky to coordinate, but they're really effective. Now we're going to wrap the long loop band. You're going to put it in half and then wrap it around your foot and do glute bridges holding one leg up in the air the entire time. And the band, again, it's always just going to add more time under tension.
Now you're going to get in a pigeon pose. You're going to kind of have to roll forward onto your knee a little bit to get balance, and then do leg lifts, 13 on each side. And these are harder than they look, but this will complete our warm-up. Now we're going to do kneeling squats. These are some of my favorites ever. I do them in a Smith machine a lot, and when I want extra spice, I add a band. Since I don't have my beloved Smith machine, we're going to put the band under like the leg of a table or the couch and put it around the front of your hips and do really slow, intentional kneeling squats. I kind of have my knees wider than my hips and my toes just touching. And you're going to pause at the top and really activate your glutes. Now, working more with the unilateral concept and also the time under tension concept, we're going to do split squats with a weight if you have one, but you're going to really pause in the bottom, and like you will see quickly how much harder that makes things. So go really slow and pause and count to like 3 in your head. Okay, now you're going to need a surface like a chair or a couch, and if you have the hip circle, grab it and put it around your legs over your knees. Make your knees wider than your hips and your feet further out than 90 degrees, just a little bit. And you're going to do what I call explosive hip thrusts. You're going to go really slow on the down, pause, and then fire up and hold. You're going to do that 20 times. If you have a weight, you can throw it on top. If you don't have the band, don't worry. Just go even slower and pause even longer. We are now going to do some RDLs with dumbbells if you have them, and you're going to do them really slow. Again, it's a 3 count down, count in the bottom 1 to 2 seconds, and then fire up and really hit the top with a squeeze. Do this 20 times. Now, as a burnout, you're going to put the hip circle where it was for the hip thrusts, and you're going to lay on the side of your couch or anywhere you can kind of hang off the back of. If you have an exercise bench, that's the easiest. And we're going to do a triset. So first we're going to go wide legs, so tension in the band up and down. Then we're going to crisscross, and then we're going to scissor, I think in that order, but watch me. And these are hard. Make sure your back is stable. You should not be feeling this in your lower back, so adjust your position if you need to. You did it. We're done. I hope this workout showed you how much harder things are when you increase the time under tension. So take a minute and stretch it all out, because that was pretty deep work, and hopefully you're sore in a good way tomorrow and even more so the next day. Keep watching, guys. Please subscribe and like this video and hit that alarm bell so that you get notified every time I put up new content. Thanks again. Bye.